BMW knows a thing or two about roadsters, and this third generation Z4 is one of its best. It may not be the sharpest car in its class to drive, but on the right day, in the right mood, on the right road, you may not care. The engines are efficient and willing, the looks are stunning, and the feeling you get behind the wheel still makes you feel 20 years younger. This, it seems, is a Z that might be very hard to catch. Sporting BMWs may have been inseparably associated with six-cylinder engines down the years, but the key power plants on offer in this G29 series Z4 lineup squirt fuel into the quartet of cylinders boasted by a TwinPower Turbo 2-litre unit that's offered in two states of tune. It's the 197 horsepower sDrive 20i variant I'm trying here, but this engine is also available in a 258 horsepower state of tune in the alternative sDrive 30i variant. Either way, efficiency is extremely class competitive, with both units able to deliver up to 38.7 miles to the gallon on the WLTP combined cycle and up to 138 grams per kilometre of any DC rated CO2. At the top of the range, you can have a traditional BMW straight six unit, courtesy of the 340 horsepower unit fitted to the flagship M40i derivative, which sprints to 62 miles an hour in just 4.6 seconds and has to be artificially restrained at 155 miles an hour. You can talk to your dealer about a manual version of the base sDrive 20i, but otherwise all variants come fitted with an 8-speed Steptronic Sport auto gearbox with gearshift paddles. You're probably going to want to pay extra for adaptive damping. Only the M40i gets the Adaptive M Sport suspension package as standard, along with an electronically controlled M Sport differential for extra cornering traction. The way the suspension interacts with the steering, the throttle and the differential is key to the way this car responds dynamically, so proactive use of the provided drive modes is crucial if you're pressing on. Do that and you'll find that this car lacks the razor-sharp steering responses of a rival Porsche 718 Boxster, but the helm is quick and accurate, which in combination with superb front-end traction means that corners can be attacked with surprising confidence, which is the kind of driving experience you'd want a proper roadster to be able to deliver. Is this one fun? Well, it can be, and that's a big step forward in Z4 development. Brand loyalists will immediately recognise this as a BMW Z car, and it's not just down to the classic long bonnet, short roof format and the famous kidney badge on the grille. It's a shape certainly more arresting in reality than on the printed page, but one that you can't help feeling has been developed around its shared platform, rather than with free-flowing stylistic expression. We should talk about the fabric roof, since that's a major change over the previous G89 series Z4 with its metal folding top. It folds or erects in just 10 seconds. The previous model's rather awkward display of metallic origami took almost twice as long to complete, and can be operated when travelling at speeds of up to 31 miles an hour. Inside you get the nicest and classiest interior you'll find in any small roadster on sale. If anything, it's almost too sophisticated for what's supposed to be a back-to-basic sports car. Most of the fixtures and fittings are lifted from BMW's luxury saloons, including the 10.25-inch centre dash and instrument binnacle screens that make up the Bavarian brand's sophisticated live cockpit professional package. Apart from that, what strikes you most is the roominess of this cabin, which is one of the things that makes this car feel so everyday usable. And as you'd expect, everything's beautifully finished, from the contrast stitching on the standard Vanasca leather upholstery to the intricately fashioned speaker vents, the electroplated detailing and the piano black trimming that covers the centre console and the vents. Let's finish with a look at boot space. Whereas the previous car had just 180 litres of luggage space when the roof was down, this one can offer you 281 litres in the same configuration. If you think you might occasionally need to take longer items, it's worth ticking the box for this optional ski hatch, which allows you to poke them through into the passenger compartment. So, what's been delivered here? A Porsche Boxster beater? Not really. That might be what the magazines wanted, but I'm not sure that likely owners are that bothered by such a comparison. This isn't the uncompromised driver's machine that its Porsche rival can be, but it gets close enough to that benchmark for many likely owners to start prioritising the lower pricing, nicer cabin and stronger standards of safety that you get with this Munich model. What it all means is that though the Z4 might not be the first car you look at when choosing a sports roadster, look at it you must. It's now just too good not to.